Okay, I need to check to see if I have the probe connected correctly when I tested the RV motor. And it looks like it was backwards in the previous video. And in fact, it's 68 degrees phase shift, not 132 or so. Here's why. I have a light right now, resistive load, and here it is. It's all in phase, okay? And coming from the power grid, I have a hot lead and a neutral lead. Right here, hot lead and a neutral lead from the power grid, okay? I have the scope hooked up with the black clip here and the tip here. And then this goes to the light, and the circuit's complete when it goes back to neutral. Okay, and this is in phase. Jerry was telling me before you start, you should always check to make sure your probe is in the correct connection. So this is a light bulb, resistive load, and this gives it in phase. So this is the correct way to hook it up. And just so you know what I'm talking about here, let's say I connect the black clip across the shunt resistor. Oops. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the black clip on the other side from the scope probe and put the tip now I'm going to put the tip of the probe right here, you know, at the very end. Now I reversed the scope probe leads. I have the black clip on the other side and the red on the other side. And now look at it. Oh, it's 180 degrees off. But that's because I have it hooked up backwards. You see the problem? So, because you know that it's not 180 degrees off because it's a resistive load and it has to be in phase. So you know this is not right. So I'll put it back how it is, how it was. Okay, I put the leads back to be like this. The hot lead goes to the black clip on this side of the resistor, and the other side of the resistor has the tip of the probe to the light and then back to neutral. Okay, that's what I have now, and it's in phase. Okay, so hope everyone understands that. Now, when I go to test a rotoverter, when I have the hot lead going to the black clip, just like I did with the light bulb, You know, the hot lead to the black clip. Then there's the 0.1 resistor. The other side of the resistor goes to the tip, just like I did with the light bulb. Okay, now, so here comes that hot lead. For the rotoverter, I put it into L1. And so here it is, see that? Jumps over there, L1. And then it goes through the windings of the rotoverter, just 2 of the 3 phases it goes through. Comes out L2, and goes back to neutral. So this is like the light bulb, the load, and it's a inductive load because it's a whole bunch of windings. So there will be a phase shift, and so it goes back to L2. Now the run cap complicates things a little bit because you're making that third phase become a virtual phase, a rotary transformer phase. But the power comes to L2 and goes back. And I guess it would also be going to L3 and into the, this is a Y connection, so it would be flowing through here too, I guess. So anyways, when I hook this up like this, it's a 68-degree phase shift to the rotoverter. And the voltage leads the amps when you look at it in the scope. I was thinking maybe the amps should be leading the voltage because of this run cap. So is it a inductive circuit or is it a capacitive circuit? I'll say it's mostly an inductive circuit because it comes in L1 and back through L2. And then this is kind of a add-on. So, looking at the phase shift going into the motor, it looks like it's not 130 something, it's 68-degree phase shift. Okay, wait 1 minute. Okay. Here's the phase shift now of the rotoverter. The volts is leading the amps. The triangular one is the amps. Looks more like about 4 spaces for about a 64 times 13.6. So it's not a 68 degrees, I think it's about a 55-degree phase shift or so. Okay, so now here's the rotoverter. I have the hot lead going to where the black clip is on the shunt resistor. The red clip goes to the tip of the scope over here, so it goes like this. and then it continues into L1 right here. Again, it's like this. Hot lead, black clip, resistor, tip, L1. Out L2, back to complete the circuit to neutral. And that is like I have with a resistive load. Black tip, red, light bulb, neutral. And that's in phase. Now this is the same direction with the probe here. And it's also the same with the hot lead entering and the L2 going out. How this could not be correct is because of this capacitor. Because it is a voltage leading circuit. Here's the volts right there. And it's leading the amps right there. Might be 5 degrees. I'd say 4. 4 spaces. Minor square divisions. So there's that. Thanks for watching.